you would have had this perfectly wonderful life. And that is true that you felt like an outcast.
There was nobody who could fully understand my experience.
You know, when I would see somebody like you, my initial impression would be, you know, first of all, I wouldn't know what nationality or race you were.
First of all, I wouldn't know what nationality or race you were.
You know, first of all, I wouldn't know what nationality or race you were. But my impression, based upon your skin color, or even hearing that you were biracial, is that you would have had this perfectly wonderful life, that everything would go well for you, that you would be pretty, that everybody would look at you and say, what a pretty person. I would never have imagined that you would have felt like an outcast.
Right.
And that is true that you felt like an outcast.
That is true? That you felt like an outcast.
And that is true that you felt like an outcast.
I definitely felt like I don't know if it was an outcast, but I felt completely different. I felt like there was nobody who could fully understand my experience. Because my brother and sister are a lot older than me. They went through their own drama, which was a lot worse than mine. Because my parents were married when they were together. And so that was a whole different set of things that happened to them. And also I gave a picture, I don't know if they have it, of my brother and I when I was little. But we all look different. But what I felt was that no friend, nobody I grew up with, nobody in school could even come close to relating to my experience, because you feel different. I wrote a song about it on the Butterfly album called Outside, and it's about feeling ambiguous and without a sense of belonging. Like you said, you know, the issues people have when they're, you know,
intra-racism issues of being brown skin, darker than.
Intra-racism issues. Big brown skin, darker than.
Intra-racism issues of being brown skin, darker than.
Even just within the black community, if you're light-skinned, if you're dark-skinned, there's all different issues that everybody goes through.
That a lot of white people don't know about, because they're going, y'all all are black, so what's the big thing?
Exactly, but there are. But so for me, definitely, you know, growing up the way that I did, I felt, you know, inside, and I never really expressed it to very many people, like I wasn't good enough, like I was, you know, I didn't look like one particular group or another. I wasn't exactly the same. Also, I had
Also, you looked even different than your own brothers and sisters.
Yeah, I mean, we look related, definitely. I mean, we all, you can tell we're brother and sister, but
well, this is an issue, and you are a role model, you do know that, for a lot of biracial children, girls especially.
This is an issue, and you're a role model for a lot of biracial children, girls especially.
Well, this is an issue, and you are a role model, you do know that, for a lot of biracial children, girls especially.
I feel like that's the most important. If I've done anything, forget breaking any records, forget doing anything, because I didn't have a role model as an interracial person growing up. And when people send me letters like that say, you know, you have made me feel like it's okay to be mixed, it's okay to be who I am, you know, that is my one accomplishment, I think, if I've done anything, you know.
You've done a lot.
Intra-racism.
Intra-racism issues of being brown skin, darker than.
Intra-racism issues. Big brown skin, darker than.
Intra-racism issues of being brown skin, darker than.
Even just within the black community, if you're light-skinned, if you're dark-skinned, there's all different issues that everybody goes through.
Welcome to Rachel Language School. Thanks.